Hey everybody, how's it going? Speed analysis. We're going to talk about rotations. Do we even understand what that word means? No, we don't. This is our current Overwatch tactics. This is terrible. Do you understand why that's bad? Just not caring about what the enemy is doing and just walking into them or letting them walk into you. That's terrible. Okay, let's look at an example of this. So right now, their team is main, and we're set up like their main. We have the shield where it's supposed to be. Ethan's set up as Bastion on the middle of the point like he's supposed to be. He's dealing damage.
Where are you? Where?
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
So then we start to see that their team starts to rotate around to the right. So they're still main.
Yeah, okay. So, Josh, stay with me, and I will...
As soon as you see this fire strike, do you see where that's coming from? It's coming from that door. We know that they're rotating around the side of the point. Rotation means when you see them come through this doorway, we know that they're going to come through there. We need to be on the opposite side of the point. Ethan and Isaac should be set up where Christopher is right now. They should immediately move. The problem with what we're doing is we're just like Ethan's acting like they're still main, and he's set up at the very center of the point, and we throw the shield right in that door. When the shield is that close to the enemy, all they have to do is walk through it, and then it's not doing anything anymore. The battle line is non-existent. Their Reinhardt is right there. He just charges in and starts annihilating us. So Ethan was set up where the Reaper is now. He's being forced to retreat through this little alley. That's terrible. So where he's set up now, that's where he should have been before the fight even started. And Widow died on like the middle of the point here for some reason. Here's another example of us doing this.
You have failed your
So on
team.
Horizon, we see them going right. As soon as you see them going a direction like that, you gotta move. So I go over here and I get on the stairs and I look at the point, and what I see is horrendous. Christopher's playing Ana. He is the closest person to their team. That is terrible. He should have been smart and say, oh, they're going right. I'm going to back up all the way through this arch and come stand on the stairs so I can see the point and still do everything that I need to do without dying. He's already half health. That is the worst Ana positioning I've seen in my life. The tank should be standing where Lucio is. Like, we're just letting them have free engages. They don't have to pay a price for walking up to us. It's just terrible. Here's an example of a good rotation.
In this clip, we have two teams that understand rotating quite well. Notice how once the offense comes from behind the point, the defense is already set up to dance with them on the opposing side.
Does that make sense what he just said?
Moment,
Wherever they're attacking from, the defense is already set up on the opposing side of the point. When Taimu walks through this doorway, he sees the enemies on the high ground on the back. Since when do defense players set up on that high ground? Like, they did that because they out-rotated the enemy, and this push that they just did was totally negated because they're not in the position that they want to be to attack. So here, Striker and Mistakes are going to rotate around here, and they're going to flank the back of the Shanghai Dragons. The Shanghai Dragons hold on to this high ground for way too long. So now they finally dropped off. The battle line is squared up between Fearless and Gamsu, like it should be. The problem is there are two flankers in the back line killing Dia and killing Altering. Like, the Shanghai Dragons let the enemy kill them from the back. They didn't rotate fast enough. They should have fallen off sooner and gotten over to this corner of the point so that couldn't happen. Does that make sense? That's been rotating. Let me show you good Overwatch strategy at the end here.
Tell you where your doom will be decided. I will not be held prisoner here.
Do you see that, you guys? Don't be like Saruman. Don't let the enemy stab you in the back for free. You need to rotate. Turn around. Look at what's happening in the world. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. You guys are awesome. Okay, bye.